Today we are going to be checking out some local caves. We had a nice little winter storm roll in a couple days ago, so there's a nice fresh coat of snow on the ground. We got to lay some fresh tracks coming up here, so that was fun. And now we're gonna just take out the ATV and hit the back roads and check out these caves and see what has been going on. We're gonna have a great day. Very excited to get out there. Bundle up really good. It got down to 8 degrees last night, so it was chilly, but it's finally starting to warm up and we're supposed to have a lot of sun today. So hopefully we'll get to play in the snow a little before it all melts.
Alright, we found, this is the clearing, so it's gonna be up in here, which is located at boop, 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 boop. But there's a secret cave up here. It's pretty sketchy to go into. We'll see in these conditions what it looks like. Hopefully we can get inside. Let's trudge up this hill. This entrance is gonna look like these conditions. This is it. Whew.
Looking pretty sketchy. With the snow, we should have brought the rope, but we didn't.
Alright, I'm gonna try and wedge myself down that right side in the snow. Worst comes to worst, I'm just gonna get muddy and snowy, I think.
We thought we saw some light, so Ben went over there to investigate, and it turns out there was a cave-in.
No promises that this is gonna look cool, but we're gonna give it a try. I don't know how much further I should proceed. You can see the cave-in happening here. There's a video of, or a picture of the girls and I sitting on that rock. But as you can see today, this one is sort of a no-go. Wow. Spooky. There's Mag up there. That was fun.
Here we are, second cave. It's looking narrow, looking good.
It's not the biggest in there. We've been in there a couple times, so we'll see. It looks secure.
Looks pretty secure. There's not much sign of human activity, which is always nice. Nothing really vandalized last time we were in there, so hopefully it's still like that. Ben's dropping in. We've seen salamanders in here before, which is kind of cool. We got our headlamps, we got our spot. I think it's time to go. It's the hardest part, I think. Signs every night, there's no sign of life. So we do it again. Look at these roots down here. It's crazy. Wow.
Turn back that way.
I forgot how cool this one is.
Alright, I'm going in.
Alright.
No butt crack shots here.
No butt crack shots. Careful. I'm here. I'm working on it.
I'm gonna go check this room over here.
Okay.
I think there's some beer back here.
Really?
Yeah.
Bring me one.
Okay. Crawled back in here to the furthest cave. You can see it's getting pretty tight. Back in here. Whoops. Sliding a little bit. This is pretty tight quarters. She's coming through.
Almost there.
Got it.
Here I am.
All right. Both of us are back here in the cave, pretty narrow.
It's nice. You got these nice tall ceilings you can really stretch out. Nope, never mind.
It's cool exploring, but there's in terms of like formations, it's not the best, but there's lots of good little crevices and cracks to crawl in.
And it's really interesting just like being this far underground. Not that we're super deep, but like being this far and still having like pretty big size roots. You can see that like some tree is just anchored into this cave. Even up here you can see little baby
working its way through
roots. So that's kind of interesting about it.
Moisture coming through the rock.
The moisture is interesting. I feel like it looks a little moldy, but I don't know.
It's definitely a little moldy.
Okay, so maybe breathing isn't the best here. I might not recommend this for people with asthma, but
Here we are.
Here we
Super
are.
romance.
I think we're gonna probably head out and start heading to the next cave pretty soon. Just because this one's cool, but like...
Okay, good.
Thought someone's coming in here. That one's spooky.
Let's roll.
Okay.
Can't do it with the left hand. Try it with your left hand.
It's easier.
Oh, well. Excuse me. He's gone. Here's your arm.
Oh, sorry.
Is that dead bug? What is that?
Alright, we made it. Anyways, there is a cave in this one. It's hard to say how bad it was with all this snow. It's really hard to see. It appears one of the shelves is been just totally knocked down. But we're gonna try and go in. Not sure how much I support this move, but all right. Ben's dropped in a little bit. How's it looking? Pretty.
This, what my right foot is on, this is all rubble from the cave. So I don't know how secure any of this is at all. It looks like a really nice, easy trail, but
Considering
again, I don't know.
a couple thousand pounds of rocks just collapsed.
Yeah, and I have no idea which ones of these are just going to shift.
pretty sketchy after everything we see. I wish we had a good video of before so you can know we're not just playing here. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, what are you doing, Phil?
Give me the camera. Heading back.
No. Very carefully heading back. Oh, it's tall enough. Nice high knee there.
Don't shine this spot directly on the
So we've gone, if you keep going straight here, you can go right or you can go left, and you can follow the tunnels there for a little ways. However, we are not so sure if we're gonna push that envelope today, just what the collapse in that happened. Sounds like we are. That was pretty smooth. Okay, here's the fun Pooh Bear part. ROTC training. I made it. Fun with Ben. This is where the term was coined, actually, was in this passage.
I think it actually was.
It was. And also, the term poo bearing, when you have your bum kind of stuck in the cave, was also coined. Alright, here's gonna be the fun part. How the do I flip around? I mean, how do I flip around? How do I flip around?
I don't know.
Ooh, that was a little sketchy. Okay. These bulky shoes are not helping. I'm gonna blame it on not the holiday cookies, but the bulky shoes. Alright, ready? Dropping in. We did it. Oh, we did it.
Yeah, we're out of here.
We're out of there. That was really fun down in there. It was a little nerve-wracking just with that cave-in, and I'll stop talking about it. But it was really cool to go back in there and go towards some of those chambers that we've explored before. It just, every time was impressive. It was cool seeing the bats and everything. The only loss we had was our headlamps have run out of batteries, and we are not done with our caving adventures. So switching to a singular iPhone light and a spot from here on out. Hopefully those batteries can keep in check for us, but we'll see. Alright, we're heading in. It's been pretty snowy. We are on a little bit of a rock patch right now. There's some good standing water with thin layers of ice we gotta make sure to avoid.
The legend of this cave is that there was an outlaw in like the late 1800s that was hiding out here, and his name was the name of the cave, but we're trying not to give the names of a lot of the places that we go to, but it was his cave. You might call it like Yellow Fellow's Cave or Blue Clue's Cave or Dead Red's Cave.
Jeremiah
was a bullfrog. But you hid out in here. The cool thing about this cave, we have been to this one before, never in the snow. But the cool thing is there's one room, second room, and then if conditions are good, you can climb up to a third elevated room. It's actually a grotto with some super clear water. And hopefully we can get all the way back in and get some good lights on it.
Yeah. We made it to the cave. The positives we see right away. No human tracks and no animal tracks, so we're probably good to go in without throwing too many rocks and too much. I bet, what do you think? Is it going to be warmer or cooler than here?
I think it's good. Nice hair. It's right here on the edge.
Dropping in again. Well, further in, I guess. Okay, here we go. Oh. It's really good if you have back issues. It's a highly recommended. We made it in the cave. We have this really cool formation right here. It looks like it could be slimy, but I would guess it's pretty hard. Feels pretty dry in here, although it looks like there's a seep kind of going from the ceiling. We're going up out of the first room into the second room, right over this little hill, I guess.
The temperature is significantly warmer back in here.
Yeah, as we get further in, so we'll see as we crest this little hill if it gets even warmer. It's definitely warmer than outside right now.
So these are the beginnings of a stalagmite. What's happening is there's a drip way up above and it's landing right here. And over time, all of those deposits are coming off the side, creating all of these formations. You can see it's wet around here. If you shine the light in there a little bit, Mag, inside of it there, see if there's any water. It's a little bit wet, but if you come over here, you can see this guy's actively growing. If you put the light on this guy, you can see how wet this one is. It's hitting the top of this guy. There's the rope going up. So we're gonna try and do it. I wish we had headlamps for this, but we don't, and that's okay. You gonna go for it?
What's this anchored to up there even? Like, what is there to anchor it to?
I guess we're just assuming it's anchored.
Feels pretty strong.
All right, go for it. Let's see it.
Oh boy. With the spotlight and all.
Do you want to leave the spotlight here?
Nope. Oh my gosh, please be anchored. This is not going to be a good time if it sounds really strong on something. It's super sketchy. I don't know if we thought it was a good idea to put a rope here. You ready?
Yep.
They're just going to muscle it, you know? They're just going to like total upper body. Ready? We made it to the grotto. It is really pretty back in here. It amazes me how clear and serene the water is. There's virtually nothing in it, just formations. But it looks just fantastic. Really narrow ceilings, or I don't know if narrow is the right word. Let's see if we can get down this guy. That's nothing too much. Am I flat? Is it straight yet? I can't see where the ground is.
Crawling our way out of here.
Oh my gosh, I forgot it was snowing.
I know, there's a lot of snow out there. I'm ready for the cool. It's hot.
Yeah. It's just funny, in the summer it's cold in here. That's another fun fact about caves. Temperature doesn't really change.
You're like Mr. Wizard. Which is slightly less educated comments.
Almost down. Okay. Almost down. Woo!
Alright, sandwich time. We got some mud hands. Cleanliness here. Is it gonna work or is it just gonna freeze my hands?
I think it's gonna work. Oh yeah, it's working. Again.
Better.
Again. Rub time. Cheers.